Good evening, traders. My name is Carl Silverstein, and I am a equity trader. Before we get started, just want to say that this is only for your entertainment purposes and informational purposes. I do not offer any advice or any recommendations in the stock market. I'm just telling people what I do. Now, let's take a look here. Let's go right to what happened on Friday. So, I am in about 4 minutes. I made, you can see right here, if I can find the mouse, I made $432. And if we go to the trading orders executed, we do Friday. I'll show that to everybody. Apply filters, executed. So here we go. So I made these two trades, and what I'm doing is buying the Amazon options that expire on that Friday. So this one I bought about 9:37, and I sold it about 1 minute and 37 seconds later, and that was for a profit of $248. And then it really looked good what was happening with Amazon, so I purchased another one. I purchased it at 10:23.19, and I sold it at 10:25.44, and that was a profit of $187.93 for a total profit of about $432. So let's take a look what happened in the stock market that day with the stock. So right about here, you see this red bar. That's about when I purchased it. We had the Stochastics. The green line was crossing over, and the CCI, the Community Channel Index, was crossing through the momentum line. So that was when I bought it, and I got a nice little pop over there. And my goal here is just to use these options, which cost less than $2,000. About $1,500. I forget, this one was $1,900 and this one was $2,400. So it's a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but it just looking at the chart here, it looked so good. The momentum was building. The volume and the price are perhaps the two most important indicators that I follow. That, along with the CCI, is number 3, and then the Stochastics is number 4. So I bought it, sold it, and then it came down. It just plummeted. This is why I don't like to stay in these positions for too long, especially with Amazon. Amazon has a habit of popping in the morning, first thing, and within 20 minutes or so, it just sinks. And then if you're dealing with these options, and that happened to me once where I lost about $800, $900, I just held on it too long instead of taking my profit right away. So here about 10:23, the same thing. I see the selling is starting to turn into buying. We having the CCI start moving up toward the momentum line. I see the Stochastics cross over and then start going with a buy signal about over here. So I bought it here, held on to 2 minutes, and then I sold it. And today you can see what happens here. And this is many times a typical Amazon thing, goes up and down. And here was another buying opportunity. But if we go back to my account, we see that for balances, I had 2 trades here, and I used them both. So I'm out of it. I couldn't do any more that day without getting tagged. A patent day trader, and that it required me to have over $25,000 into the account. And my goal here is to grow this account, is to take this account and grow it into $100,000 by August of next year. And if we take a look at the 3-month, I am up 148%. This is down here. This is the Dow Jones, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and I'm up here. This is a nice little drop over here, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So if I look at my gains and my losses, so I'm up $2,000. If I didn't make a couple of stupid mistakes, it would have been a lot more than that. But I need to focus. I'm going to keep just doing this trade. I was trying to branch out into some option spreads, and even bought Amazon stock a couple of times. But no, I'm just going to focus on one thing that works for me. I have other accounts where I do other things, but this one, I want to see if I could do it. If I could take $2,000 and grow it into $100,000. And my plan is to build up a little bit more money here, and then start to, instead of buying one option in the morning, buy two. Eventually buy four. So instead of making $200 or $400 in the morning within a matter of minutes, make $800, $900, $1,000. And it's doing exactly what I'm doing now, but I'm training with light weights. I'm training with easy things to do. So that's it for me, traders. I will again do this account on Friday, and I may try another account, do this similar thing with a different stock, but I want to stick with Amazon. I love the range of Amazon every day. It sometimes swings by hundreds of points. And some of these trades, if I kept them early on, I mean, they would have made me thousands of dollars for one trade. But let me not get greedy. When I get greedy, I lose money. I keep everything in focus. Anyway, traders, have a great rest of this weekend, and I will see you next week.